It's tech tip time here at D-Lab Electronics. Today I'm working on a rat pedal made by Proco. Not something I normally work on, but I'm doing it for a friend. Problem reported is the pedal works, but the on-off light stays on no matter what you do. So what do? Let me show you. Alright, so let's give the old rat a quick bench test, see what's going on. I've got an audio generator hooked up for the input to simulate my guitar. Output is being monitored by the scope. So at this point, as you can see, nothing operates. So I'm assuming that the rat is doing nothing. Volume probably works. Yep, volume works. So we're simply passing the signal from the audio generator to the scope. Now, let's turn it on. You can see the difference. Filtering, distortion works, and volume. So the pedal is actually working. What's not working is the light. It just stays on all the time. You can see that? So there's off and there's on. So the pedal works, but the light stays on. Why is that? Alright, if we take a closer look, obviously you can kill the power when you pull this plug, so I'm going to leave that in so that we don't lose power, right? Same deal, we know that the light just stays on. Now if you take a look in here, you'll see the old foot switch, which is actually a double pole, double throw switch. In a minute here, I'll put one up on the bench and show you how it switches. But what I suspect is we know that it is actually operating, so there's probably no problem with the actual circuitry. It's just what drives the little LED, which is sitting down here. So if we were to take a jumper wire, go from here to here temporarily, what does that do to the light? Looky there. The light flashes, okay? So that means when you're activating this switch on and off, you should see that light toggle if the switch is doing its job, because I can do it manually by bypassing it. All right, so let's take a look at one of these switches outside of the pedal. So these little foot switches are nothing more than a double pole, double throw switch. These two terminals are the center. So between this guy and this guy it switches, and when you toggle it, it switches from here to here. So let me show you. Just do this side for the heck of it. So right now we're closed. Push the old foot pedal. Of course I'm jamming up on my vise. There we go. There it opens. There it closes, right? So when that side closes, this side over here opens. Same deal. That side's closed and this side opens, okay? And you got two sections of that. So there's actually two single pole double throw switches in this package. And I betcha if we do the same check in the old rat, we'll find that the front section that drives that lamp is open. Alright, now that you know how the little double pole double throw switch operates, we'll test the one that's inside of the rat pedal. You can see right now we're open. So if I push the switch, the front side closes. Same thing should be happening back here. Nope. Push it again. Nope. Nothing. So this front section of the switch is defective, whereas the rear section, which obviously turns on and off the effect, is working. So I have to change the switch. So here's a close-up view on the insides of this little rat pedal. Looks like it'd be fairly easy. Pull the knobs off, take this nut off, and I believe the board will lift right out and we can put in our new switch. Alright, I've removed all the nuts and the knobs, but we still have some interference from these two jacks. So you gotta totally gut it. Alright, got her out. So now is a really good time to give that circuit board an inspection. Make sure you don't have any cracked connections. But the main thing I need to do right now is get the switch out of here. So if you look really close, they kind of mounted this guy PC board style, right? So they made leads that went in and soldered to the pads on the board. So to make this easy, I am going to desolder from the pads, pull the switch out, put in my new switch with some new runners going down to the board. So there's a black wire and a white wire here, and then you have the 6 hardwire runners. So I'll lift these guys off first. Alright, we'll take a little bit of the old Chemtronics solder wick. It's the only brand that I use. Don't buy cheap solder wick, guys, because if you do, it won't have the right amount of rosin in the wick, and it won't pull the solder like good solder wick does. Okay? And I know a lot of you guys say, oh, I like to use my desoldering stick, you know, a little job where you push the plunger and go clunk clunk. I wouldn't recommend that on circuit boards, because what happens is you got to superheat the solder first and then try to jam that desoldering tool in there, and you'll actually raise the foil on the circuit boards, whereas solder wick heat sinks the foils as you desolder and protects them. So that's my sales pitch for solder wick. Alright, we're all desoldered, and I checked under the old magnifying glass. Now, carefully remove the switch. She's kind of a tight fit. She'll come off. There she comes. Looks like I got one over there hanging up. There we go. She's off. So now I need to put these same leads on the new switch. Well, here's a new switch. I've got 22 gauge solid conductor runners that I'm going to install on here. We'll drop her right back in like the other one was. And yes, this is a old stock switch. It's not one of these new unreliable ones. This is a good quality switch. Should last a long time in the old rat pedal. Alright, the switch is in. Cut off these little flying leads. I'm going to clean the rosin off the board. Top side is soldered with black and white wire. So after I clean the board, we'll get her reinstalled. Alright, for the fun of it, before I put it all the way back in the cabinet, got the battery hooked up, got our little plug installed here to power it up. We'll see if the light works. On, off, on, off. Good deal. Let's get in the cabinet. Alright, here we go. Post checkout after the switch replacement. Scope's hooked up. Using my audio generator as the input. There she is. Volume, distortion, little filter. And there she is off. And now you got a light. See there? Boom. On, off. Good to go. Alright, so the little rat lives on. D-Lab fixed her again with the help from Behringer. Gone. See you next time, D-Lab Electronics.